Okay, this is Fast Lawyer. I'm continuing my review for Bigscreen, especially the 3D movie experience. I just finished watching Ghost in the Shell in 3D. I was pleasantly surprised by the streaming quality. The 3D looked really good. There were no issues at all. It did feel like I was at a 3D movie theater and watching a 3D movie. There was one other person in there. I did choose a public screening, meaning that anyone could join my viewing, but that other person left like after 10 minutes, so for the most part I was on my own. My only real complaint is that you are like in a 3D movie theater. When you're outside in the lobby, you're seeing the previews, but when you actually go inside the room, the previews, the movie previews don't start till much later, so I arrived like at 6:40 p.m. my time, but the movie wasn't, well, probably not that, probably like 6:45, somewhere around that time. And the movie didn't start till 7, so there was a wait there. There was like, I don't know, more than 10 minutes to see the movie, and when I went inside the movie theater, there was nothing playing. It was just a blank screen. Actually, I had to exit the lobby and to see the previews, and there were some people there, and I talked to them. But then when I went to see the movie, I was pretty much by myself there, and I probably went in like maybe, I don't know, like 3 minutes prior to 7, and that's when I did see they were now playing previews inside the movie theater as well. And much later, probably like 5 minutes later, another person came in. I waved hello, they waved back, but like maybe like 10-15 minutes later they left, and for the rest of the movie I was there by myself. My only real complaint is that the default configuration has like some avatars in the movie theater, and there's like these two at the very front, and they have like spiky hair, and they kind of like block part of the movie screen. Now, it wasn't a major thing, like I could ignore it, but definitely it was there, and I don't know why that would be on there by default. Like, you want to see a clear movie screen. You don't want like any obstructions of any kind, especially in a virtual world. But there were like these two spiky hair persons, and by the way, these aren't people. These are just the dressing there, to make you believe you're in a 3D movie theater. But it's just odd they would have that on by default, which is slightly, very slightly blocking your view. It's not anything major. I was able to see the movie. I didn't notice it for the most part, but it was there. Honestly, I noticed it more at the beginning when the movie was just starting, and it was like, oh, I can't believe there's an obstruction. But once you actually start enjoying the movie, you kind of forget about it. So overall, it was a pleasant experience. My big complaint, again, the streaming quality was excellent. For those wondering, I'm using Spectrum. I allegedly have 100 megabytes per second, but usually it's a lot lower than that. Usually I get, 20 to 30 maybe. But the streaming quality was excellent. My main problem is the pricing structure. I think the current pricing structure will be some problematic. I think it will put off a lot of people from even trying it out. Again, you pay $4 or $5, usually for movies that have been out for a while. Ghost in the Shell is probably one of the newer movies, it's not that old. But a lot of the other movies are pretty old, and paying $4 or $5 where you only have like 7 days to watch it, and once you start watching, you only have 24 hours, and if you want anybody else to watch it with you, they also have to pay or get in a VR headset remotely. So it doesn't seem like a very good value proposition, even though it is one of the few ways to watch 3D in a movie experience. I know some people say, well, yeah, but I can download, I can do side by side. But I'm talking about the 3D quality that's present here that's much like watching, even better, I would say, than watching a 3D Blu-ray movie in a 3D TV. I would say the quality is even better than that. So getting that kind of quality, streaming quality, would be difficult. So this is like the only game in town, but it's still not a good value proposition. But overall, my review is that I did have a positive experience with Bigscreen. I think for those interested in watching 3D movies and having a movie theater experience, especially if you have friends online that you want to see a particular movie with, this is a great solution for that. But I believe that's like a very small percentage of people. I don't know long term if that's a winning strategy, but I guess time will tell. But overall, my experience was positive, so I'm going to rate Bigscreen positive. It's a good experience for what it is. It's just pretty limited. I wish they had a different pricing structure. Maybe had something like Netflix going on. Maybe you pay like a $5 monthly fee and get to see some 3D movies. Something just to increase the social experience, because right now it's very limited. You kind of have to have a particular mindset of, I'm going to see either the free content, which isn't all that great, or I'm going to pay a lot so that me and my friends can see online at the same time together and have that movie experience. Keep in mind, like I said, if they have a 7 o'clock showing, you do have to wait until that time, till your movie starts. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.